the crowded ranks of the 2020 Democratic primary have started thinning out in recent weeks, as low-polling candidates like Jay Inslee, Jen Hickenlooper, and Kirsten Gillibrand have gracefully bowed out of the race. Mayor Bill de Blasio, however, has so far insisted on hanging on, even when it seems like nobody actually wants him to. But failing to make the September debate stage may have made de Blasio, who in May received the highest unfavorable rating in the Democratic field, realize that his path forward doesn't look great. The New York City mayor told reporters Wednesday that he's likely to drop out of the race if he doesn't make the October debate, which has an October 1st deadline to qualify. "I'm going to go and try to get into the October debates, and if I can, I think that's a good reason to keep going forward. And if I can't, I think it's really tough to conceive of continuing," de Blasio said. "That's the way I'm looking at it right now." De Blasio seemingly doesn't intend on dropping out before the October deadline, optimistically hoping that his electoral chances will dramatically improve over the next month. "Of course it was disappointing not to get into September," de Blasio said. "But I fully gathered that October was the same standards, but with a month more to achieve them." Specifically, the mayor seems to be betting on a viral moment that will make him into an overnight success, even when past attempts at going viral, whether by asking his son for debate advice or going after Joe Biden so often in the second debate that Biden quipped, "I love your affection for me, you spend a lot of time on me," haven't been successful. "People go from unheard of to totally famous in 72 hours in America now," de Blasio said Wednesday. "So a candidate like me, who's not that well known yet, ask me in 72 hours, right? Something might change." The New York mayor seemingly has a lot of ground to make up between now and October 1st, though. The September and October debate requirements ask that candidates reach 2% in at least 4 Democratic National Committee-approved polls, as well as earn funds from at least 130,000 unique donors. De Blasio has so far failed to reach 2% in any poll and recently resorted to begging for $1 donations. De Blasio's current donor count is unclear, but the summer debates, which de Blasio qualified for, required at least 65,000 donors. A CNN town hall with the mayor drew only 376,000 viewers, a 25% decrease from the network's usual Sunday night ratings. De Blasio's fundraising efforts haven't been going much better, as the floundering campaign has been engulfed in a series of scandals. Effort to get small money donations from New York's Orthodox community resulted in accusations of quid pro quo activity, and a formal complaint was filed with the Federal Elections Committee over the mayor's alleged use of Political Action Committee funds to circumvent contribution limits by big-money donors. The mayor has also come under fire for using funds from a state-level PAC de Blasio set up to help candidates win seats in Albany for his own campaign, which led to the de Blasio campaign creatively claiming that the $20,000 he spent on a campaign launch video was not actually a campaign expense. Should de Blasio make good on his promise and drop out of the campaign in October, he'll be forced to head back to his day job in New York City, likely to both his and his constituents' chagrin. The mayor reportedly worked just 7 hours over the entire month of May, when he announced his presidential bid, sparking criticism that he doesn't particularly care about his mayoral role. If he's trying to show New Yorkers that he's overdoing the job, a former de Blasio aide told the New York Post, he's doing a good job of it. And New Yorkers, who have been putting up missing posters for de Blasio across the city, aren't really a fan of him either. An August poll conducted by Siena College found New Yorkers even like President Donald Trump more than de Blasio, as the president earned a 35% favorability rating compared with de Blasio's 26%. The mayor is, at least, less unpopular than Trump, receiving a 57% unfavorability rating while Trump received 62%. Trump continues to be viewed overwhelmingly negatively by his fellow New Yorkers, with the exception of Republicans, Siena College pollster Stephen Greenberg said about the poll. Perhaps Trump can take some solace in the fact that as unpopular as he is in his home state, New York City Mayor Bill de Blasio is even more unpopular. More great stories from Vanity Fair. The Trump-hating Anthony Scaramucci interview that roiled the president. Who is Ghislaine Maxwell? Jeffrey Epstein's alleged enabler, explained. Trump's bizarre handwritten notes to Justin Trudeau, the private jet controversy plaguing the British royal family, the real-life events that may have inspired Succession. From the archive, another whodunit in the Hamptons. Looking for more? Sign up for our Daily Hive newsletter and never miss a story. Let's block ads. Why?